What is power without agility? Control.
So I may not have weighed in yesterday. Not that anyone really cares. And I may have, fudged a number or two for the sake of X-rated, but I don't really care. I may be taking a sort of break from that until the first week of July. I'm feeling really overwhelmed lately in life in general. Work has been really stressful, and I feel like I just can't keep up. And then this week, with G20, all of a sudden we have a 4-day weekend that we didn't anticipate. I work in an area where we thought we could be closed, but then our building decided that we wouldn't be, but then all of a sudden they decided that they are, and now I have 5 days worth of work, which actually usually takes me more than 5 days, and now crammed into 3, and I was already behind because of several projects that have been piled on me, and now I feel like I'm just drowning. And most of the time you can't tell that I'm stressed. I get angry when I'm stressed, but at the same time, I don't know, people handle it different ways, and I don't know, I don't get crazy bananas. I do spout off at people when I'm very, very stressed, but only my coworker would know that, because I get snarky with her. But that's probably why I've been fairly silent and very short, and not posting and not original, and I don't know, it's just, life is just too much, and when that happens, exercise becomes secondary beyond just a running clinic that I'm accountable for, and then eating becomes secondary. Granted,
oh boy, this is getting a little complicated.
no, not even, because then I want to just eat whatever's quick. Luckily, I have the presence of mind to do a few things on the weekend and cook things in advance, but this is when I suddenly want anything that is stir-fried and has a lot of noodles. And I'm in an area where that is readily available on my walk home, which is dangerous, especially for my stomach. So I'm very fearful of that, because that has a huge impact on my waistline. But oddly enough, the gym is on my walk home too, and that has no impact. I need to remedy that, because I've been paying for it and not going. Sometimes I have no issue getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning and going for a run, and then other days I can't even drag my butt out of bed at 6 a.m. Or I have no problem dragging it from the bed to the couch to watch the news with coffee, but will not get out of the house. So I just don't know what to do. But I mean, what are your coping mechanisms? I mean, how do you deal with stress? I mean, especially when deadlines change for you, or you've been, given a huge project and suddenly timelines have changed and now you have, a shorter amount of time, or you have less time in which to work. I mean, we don't have the most technologically advanced office where I can really telecommute and access files. I have limited access to things, so I can do some work from home, but I really can't do a lot from home. I can do a little bit of writing, but I need to finish some things by Wednesday. And then our internet has been intermittent, and I needed to test a website, which has been awesome, which has delayed a lot of things as well. But, I mean, what do you do? How do you cope? Any sort of advice that you could give me beyond drinking would be great, because I can't do that. that really messes me up and does not solve any of my problems. And going for a run, yeah, let's not suggest that. Thanks. But what kinds of things do you do that help you? That would be sort of awesome, because I would like to not feel like I'm drowning anymore. I like to get back to my perky, sunshiny little self. And I'd like to write a lot more for myself rather than work, because, you know, who likes work? Work's not fun. So that would be awesome. And plus, I miss this. It's kind of fun. And work always isn't. So hit me up with suggestions and comments and all that other fun stuff. Save me. I'm drowning.